Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 1 million funded journey. This is week two, and I've got my eye on a clean setup that might give us our entry as soon as market opens. In this outlook, I'll break down the top pairs I'm watching and the ones I'm skipping and why I'm skipping them. Anyway, let's get right into it. First pair on today's list is GBP USD. This pair is basically ready to enter. So weekly is at the higher high with a few indecisions, so we're looking for counter trends. This would be where take profit would be at. Daily shifted bearish over here is on the pullback. 4 hour is bearish on the pullback as well. And on this pullback, we have our accumulation, we have the break, we have the retest. All we need is a candle to close as an engulfing. So as soon as market opens, I'd keep my eyes out on this pair and I just wait for a candle to close engulfing this previous candle. And that's it, that's your entry. So as a demonstration, my entry say would be around somewhere here. Stop loss would be above the wick. You want the whole accumulation, so you want it to be partly above the wick. And then I would set my take profit probably to around somewhere around a 1 to 2, 1 to 2.5. It just depends on what passes my account. And for you guys, I'd recommend setting it to 1 to 2.5. And as soon as you break out of that, you start trailing the 15-minute, so you could just hold it down all the way until the 15-minute shifts, and then you'd get out. And yeah, that's it for this pair. This is basically an entry signal for you guys, so I hope you guys take full advantage of it. I definitely will be entering if I do get my entry. Next pair on today's list, we have AUD JPY. Weekly's bearish on the pullback. Daily is bearish as well. 4 hour, we're just waiting for a higher high and a shift. Sorry about that. And those are the two pairs that can play out as soon as market opens. But pairs that can play out the day after that, which is a Tuesday, would be AUD CAD. Weekly's bearish on the pullback. Daily is bearish as well. We just need a 4 hour higher high and a shift. I don't believe this can happen in one day, so I'm leaving it on tomorrow's list. GBP CHF, weekly's bearish on the pullback. Daily is bullish. I just need to shift the structure to look for my entry. Euro GBP, bullish on the pullback. Daily just needs to shift the structure. USD HUF, we're at the lower low, have a few indecisions. I'm looking for a counter trend. Daily, we're just waiting for the shift to look for my entry. USD we're at the lower low. I'm looking for a wick pullback, so I'm just waiting for this daily proper pullback to this area of interest. Now, the reason I have an area of interest drawn on is because there's realistically only one or two here, so I have it drawn on. Normally, I'd wait for daily to pull back and then I'd check to see if there's an area of interest. But because there's not really much any here, I'm like, I might as well just draw it on so I don't miss it later on. Those are for tomorrow's pairs. And then any pairs that can play out on Monday or Tuesday, have them on this week because they probably can still play out, just not that early in the week. We have USD SGD, weekly lower low indecision. I'm looking for a counter trend. I just need daily to close down here to create a lower low and then shift to look for my entry. Euro HUF, we're bullish on the pullback. Just need daily to create a lower low and a shift to look for my entry. Those are the pairs I'm interested in for this week, and now I'm going to go over the pairs I am not interested in and why. Now, we have NZD CAD and AUD NZD, the usual internal structure pairs. We don't really like them. Euro CAD, bullish on the pullback. If daily was to shift to take the continuation, we would already be past our take profit. This is going to be the case for many other pairs as well. CHF JPY, we're within higher high, higher low. So we're not at the higher high, we're not on the pullback, we're in between. We don't take these. Euro PLN, we're on the pullback. There's just no area of interest down here. I mean, could kind of find something here, but I'd rather not look that far back. Euro NTD, no area of interest. Euro JPY, so we created a higher high, and we're looking for, since we have indecisions, I'm looking for a counter trend, and our take profits over here, we're already past that. GBP AUD on the pullback. There's no area of interest. USD NOK, lower low indecision. We're basically already kind of at our take profit. We're too close to it, so there's no point. GBP CAD within higher high, higher low. USD NOK, lower low indecisions, but we're basically at our take profit. There's not enough room to take a trade. USD PLN. So we're on the pullback. We have an area of interest. Only problem is we're literally at where we would be targeting, which is the weekly lower low. So we're at take profit again, which means there's nothing for this week. Euro SEK. I don't like it. It's too messy. Euro AUD. We're on the pullback. No area of interest. NZD USD on the pullback, and take profit would be up here. Now, if daily shifts bullish, we'd already be past take profit, and daily right now did just barely shift bearish. This is the lower high, this is the lower low, and once it shifts, we'll be past the take profit, so I'm okay. USD JPY, we're on the pullback, there's just no area of interest here. GBP NZD on the pullback, no area of interest. USD check, same thing. GBP JPY, same thing. USD ZAR, we're on the pullback. I believe there is an area of interest, but daily is just too bearish. We're not going to shift in 1 week. Euro HKD, we're on the pullback, no area of interest. CAD JPY, getting too messy. I'm okay. USD CAD on the pullback, no area of interest. AUD USD, we're at the higher high. I have a few indecisions, so I'm looking for a counter trend. This is the take profit, and I strongly believe that if daily shifts bearish, we'd just be too close to here. So, I mean, I guess we could probably shift and then maybe wait for a deep pullback, and then we could look for the entry. So this one might actually be valid. So I'm actually gonna have this on tomorrow to keep it on like the bottom. But basically, we're just saying waiting for daily shift the structure. Weekly's at the higher high, looking for a counter trend. I'm just waiting for daily to shift down here, and then I'll just wait for a deep pullback to see if it's worth taking the trade. If we shift and we head down instantly and we don't have enough room to take the trade, should not enter. Let's see where I was at. Too messy, no area of interest, Euro USD. Yeah, this Euro USD, we're too close to take profit. If daily shifts, we'd basically be at the take profit, so I'm okay. NZD JPY, we're already at the take profit. We're looking for a counter trend. Take profits right here. We're basically almost there. USD DKK, if daily shifts to take the continuation, we'd already be basically at take profit as well. And yeah, those are the pairs for this week. Um, if you're trading with discipline and aiming to grow like I am, this journey is for you. I will be dropping daily market analysis, weekly recaps, and trade breakdowns to document my whole mission to 1 million in funded capital. So make sure to subscribe, like, and follow along. I will see you guys in the next one.